She used to light up when you texted. Now, she leaves you on scene. You're sitting there, staring at your phone, wondering what the hell changed. You gave her everything: attention, time, compliments, effort, and somehow, she became colder. In psychology, this is called attention desensitization, when someone receives too much attention. Their brain stops registering it as special. It's like wearing cologne. You smell it at first, but after a while, nothing. Her brain does the same with your validation. It tunes it out. And the worst part? You know she's texting him back instantly, the guy who barely gives her the time of day. The female brain doesn't react to what's constant, it reacts to contrast. If your attention is always there, she adapts and stops noticing it. But when you shift from presence to absence, her nervous system notices. That sudden silence, it hits harder than any compliment ever could. It burns, doesn't it? That quiet punch in the chest when you realize being the nice guy didn't make her want you. It made you forgettable. Here's the hard truth most men never hear. Women don't fall for the ones who chase them. They fall for the ones who make them chase back. But this isn't about turning cold or playing games. It's about understanding the silent psychology that makes her crave attention from one man and ignore it from another. Because attraction doesn't grow from comfort, it grows from tension. Not endless compliments, but quiet confidence. Not good morning, beautiful, but the mystery of why you haven't texted yet. In this video, I'll show you why pulling back often works better than pushing harder. How the female brain reacts to scarcity, curiosity, and unpredictability, and how to use that knowledge ethically, without manipulation or cruelty. Stay until the end, because once you understand this, you'll stop chasing and start becoming the man she can't stop thinking about. Let's be real. This isn't about being a jerk. It's about understanding how attention shapes attraction. We live in what I call the attention economy. Every day, women breathe attention like oxygen. From the moment she wakes up, her phone lights up with likes, DMs, and fire emojis. Guys at work compliment her. Friends validate her. Social media feeds her dopamine on demand. She doesn't just want attention. She's flooded with it. And here's where most men lose the game. When something is everywhere, it loses value. Think about it like this. If every man gives her the same compliments, the same validation, the same predictable "you're so beautiful" texts, that attention becomes cheap, like a common card everyone already owns. But when you pull back, when your attention suddenly becomes rare, something shifts inside her. Her brain goes, "Wait, why isn't he reacting like everyone else?" That question starts looping in her mind like a song she can't turn off. This is called the scarcity effect. Humans, especially in dating, crave what feels rare, not what feels available. It's not ignore her to punish her. It's value your energy so deeply that your attention becomes a privilege. And this goes even deeper than social media or ego. For thousands of years, women survived by staying connected to the group. Being ignored wasn't just rejection, it was danger. That ancient wiring still lives in her mind. So when you stop responding, even slightly, her instincts light up. Am I losing value? Why isn't he chasing? You're not manipulating her. You're awakening the natural tension that fuels attraction. Because when your attention becomes scarce, her interest grows, not because you're playing games, but because you've stopped playing hers. That's the power of strategic distance. It flips the script. From "I need her to like me" to "she's wondering why I'm not chasing." And that's where real attraction begins. Now, let's take this deeper. Because it's not just scarcity that pulls her in, it's contrast. Her brain doesn't react to what's constant. It reacts to change. If you're always available, always texting first, always giving her attention on demand, her mind adapts. You become predictable, and predictability kills excitement. But when you switch gears, when you go from warm to cool, from available to focused elsewhere, the contrast hits hard. It's the emotional jolt that makes her feel something again. Like walking out of a warm room into the cold night air suddenly. She notices the difference. That's the contrast effect. It's not about punishing her. It's about reigniting sensation. When your energy changes, her attention locks in. Because now, there's a mystery to solve. Her brain starts searching for answers. Did I do something wrong? Did he lose interest? Is he seeing someone else? That uncertainty triggers emotional investment. And this connects to one of the most powerful emphases in psychology: intermittent reinforcement. It's the same reason gambling is addictive. You never know when the next win is coming, so your brain stays hooked. When you sometimes give attention, then pull back, then re-engage again without a clear pattern, she starts chasing that high. It's not manipulation, it's human behavior. Her emotions wire themselves to your presence because you've become unpredictable in the best possible way. Most men kill attraction by being too available. But when you create space, when your attention becomes something she can't fully predict, you trigger pursuit. It's not ignore her forever. It's give her something to miss. Not be distant, but be intentional. Because attraction isn't built through constant reassurance. It's built through emotional rhythm. Warm, cool, approach, withdraw. That's the dance she can't stop thinking about. And once you master that balance, you're no longer chasing, you're leading. Let me show you something most men never understand. When you pull away, when you stop replying, when your energy shifts, she feels it instantly. Not just emotionally, but biologically. See, for thousands of years, women's survival depended on connection. If a woman lost the tribe's attention, she lost safety. If she was ignored, she risked isolation, and back then, isolation meant danger. That's why the female brain evolved to read subtle social cues faster than men ever could. Today, that same ancient wiring still runs the show, but instead of tribes, it's social media. Instead of campfires, it's group chats and Instagram stories. So when you suddenly stop texting her, it doesn't just confuse her, it activates her survival instinct. She starts wondering, did I do something wrong? Did he lose interest? Is he seeing someone else? Her brain releases a cocktail of anxiety and adrenaline, pushing her to act, to restore connection, to get that attention back. Think about it. When her story doesn't get enough likes, she reposts it. When you don't reply, she double texts or posts something meant for you to see. That's not random. That's biology in action. She's not consciously trying to manipulate you. Her subconscious is trying to restore the bond it feels slipping away. It's the same mechanism that once kept her ancestors safe from being left behind. Meanwhile, men evolved differently. We learned to operate alone, to hunt, to protect, to endure solitude. That's why silence doesn't threaten us, it centers us. For women, though, withdrawal of attention feels like social oxygen being cut off. So when you step back, her instinct is to pull forward. Not because she's playing games, but because her nervous system is firing alarms. I'm losing connection. Fix it. Get it back. And here's the thing. You're not manipulating her by pulling away. You're simply letting nature take its course. You're creating the space where her instinct to reconnect does the work for you. That's why chasing rarely works, but silence, when done with calm purpose, almost always does. Because it speaks to her primal brain, the part that still believes attention equals survival. And when your silence makes her chase, that's not control. That's biology reminding her you're not just another guy fighting for her attention. You're the one who made her feel the loss. Here's what really hooks her. Not your looks, not your car, not even your compliments. It's mystery. Mystery is what her brain can't solve. It's what keeps her replaying your name in her head at 2 a.m., wondering why you didn't text back, wondering what you're doing and who you're doing it with. Most guys kill mystery by oversharing. They text too much, reveal everything, update her every move. They're like an open book, easy to read, easy to close. But the man who holds back just enough, who gives her glimpses instead of explanations, becomes the story she can't stop reading. Picture this, you're at a party. She walks in beautiful, confident, and used to being the center of attention. Every guy gravitates toward her, laughing too loud, trying too hard. You're relaxed, talking with your friends, completely at ease. You don't chase. You don't stare. You notice, but you don't orbit. At first, she pretends not to care. Then she starts glancing your way. Because every other man is predictable, except you. And that question starts spinning in her head. Why isn't he looking at me? Does he not find me attractive? Who is this guy? That's the mystery effect. It's not arrogance, it's detachment with direction. Your calm confidence becomes a riddle her ego has to solve. And then there's social proof. When people see that you're not moved by her beauty, it sends a message. You're not desperate. You have options. Other women notice that too, and suddenly, you're not invisible anymore. Because in the social game, perception is power. Here's the key: mystery only works when it's real. You can't fake being interesting. You have to be interesting. Build a life worth wondering about. Pursue things that light you up: your purpose, your fitness, your craft. When your attention is rooted in something bigger than her, you naturally become the man who's harder to read and harder to forget. So don't be the guy trying to impress her. Be the man she's dying to figure out. Because curiosity is the first stage of attraction, and mystery is what keeps it alive. Let's be clear. Strategic ignoring isn't about mind games. It's about emotional control, about knowing when your silence says more than your words ever could. See, women don't fall for men who are constantly available. They fall for men who choose where to invest their energy. Because when you treat your attention like currency, people start respecting its value. Here's how to do it right. If she's being dramatic just to test you, maybe she flirts with another guy or tries to get a reaction. Don't take the bait. Don't argue. Don't explain. Don't show frustration. Just shift your focus. Laugh with your friends. That calm, grounded response tells her, you don't control my emotions. If she's being disrespectful, snapping at you, making demands, trying to see how far she can push, don't fight back. Withdraw your attention. End the conversation. That's not weakness, that's power through composure. It tells her that disrespect doesn't earn access to your energy. If she's hot and cold, sweet one day, distant the next, mirror her. Match her rhythm. When she pulls away, you do too. When she comes forward with warmth, respond. That's how you show her that inconsistency doesn't move you. She flirts with someone just to test your reaction. Don't flinch. Just redirect your attention. She's sweet one moment, distant the next. Mirror that rhythm. Stay emotionally neutral. She reaches out gently, with respect. That's when you respond. Let her earn your presence. She crosses a line. Snaps, disrespects, plays games. Cut off access. No warnings. But listen closely if she's being genuine. Soft or supportive. Don't punish her by ignoring her. That's when you reward her effort with presence. That's how you teach her what earns your attention without saying a single word. This is how real men lead emotionally. Not through dominance, but through balance. You're not trying to manipulate her behavior. You're modeling what respect looks like. You're showing that your attention has standards. And the key, keep it temporary. Strategic ignoring isn't about disappearing. It's about creating space for her to adjust. Once she does, re-engage naturally. That cycle of pullback and reconnection resets attraction in the healthiest way possible. Because the truth is, women don't crave attention. They crave meaningful attention. And when yours is steady, rare, and rooted in purpose, she feels it. A real man doesn't ignore to punish. He ignores to preserve his peace. He doesn't withdraw to prove value. He withdraws because his value is already known. That's emotional discipline. And in a world full of noise, that silence speaks louder than anything you could ever say. Let's talk about where most guys crash and burn. Because ignore her can be powerful but done wrong. It kills attraction faster than a bad pickup line, pretending to be unbothered while obsessing over her every move. She knows it's in your timing, pulling back even when she's being genuine. That turns attraction into resentment. Staying silent out of fear, not power. That energy repels. She doesn't feel chased. She feels dismissed. Strategic silence must come from power, not panic. The first mistake. Being obvious, you act cold. Delay every reply. Post stories just to show how unbothered you are. She sees right through it. Women are emotional detectives. They can smell when you're pretending. If your silence is forced, it screams insecurity, not confidence. You're not mysterious. You're transparent. The second mistake. Ignoring kindness. Some men here pull back and start acting distant, even when she's sweet and genuine. Big mistake. You don't punish good behavior. If she's respectful, open, or showing interest, that's when you reward her. Otherwise, she'll label you as cold or emotionally unavailable and move on. Third, overusing the tactic. You think if ignoring her once worked, doing it more will make her obsessed. Wrong. Too much distance doesn't build mystery, it builds disconnection. Imagine texting a girl. She waits 3 days to reply. By then, the moment's gone. That's what happens when you take space too far. You're not creating attraction, you're breaking momentum. Fourth mistake, ignoring from fear. You stop replying because you're afraid of saying the wrong thing. You delay messages because you don't want to seem too eager. That's not strategy, that's avoidance. Women feel it instantly. They don't see confidence, they see hesitation. Here's the reality. Ignoring only works when it comes from abundance. When your life is full, your silence feels natural. But when it comes from anxiety or scarcity, it feels off. She doesn't chase that energy. She avoids it. And finally, the biggest mistake of all, treating ignoring as a game instead of a principle. You're not trying to win against her. You're setting emotional standards. You're teaching her that your attention must be earned and respected. So stop playing defense. Be intentional. When you pull back, let it be because you choose peace, not because you crave power, because ignoring her won't make her love you, but respecting yourself will make her notice you and never forget you. Here's the truth no one tells you. The most powerful form of ignoring isn't strategic at all. It's authentic. Stop and ask yourself, are you being silent because you're focused or because you're afraid? If it's fear, she'll sense it. If it's grounded purpose, she'll feel it and chase it. That's the line between mystery and insecurity. When your life is full, your goals, your passions, your mission, you naturally become less available. Not because you're trying to prove a point, but because you're busy living. You're chasing purpose, not people. And that energy, it's magnetic. Women can feel it the moment you walk into a room. When your attention is scarce because your life is rich, they lean in. You don't have to fake confidence or delay replies. You simply are the man who doesn't need attention to feel valuable. That's the real secret. You don't create attraction by pretending to have value, you build it. You sharpen your body. You grow your career. You expand your mind. You surround yourself with people who elevate you instead of drain you. And here's the twist: when you finally stop chasing women, they start chasing you. Not because you're manipulating them, but because you're radiating something rare, calm confidence, and grounded masculinity. So don't just withdraw attention. Upgrade the quality of your attention. Give it to people who earn it, who respect it, who reflect it back. That's what being high value truly means. It's not arrogance, it's clarity. You know what you bring to the table, and you'll walk away from anyone who can't meet you there. Because attraction built on games fades, but attraction built on self-respect endures. Stop trying to be the man who makes her chase. Become the man who doesn't need to. And when you do, she'll chase anyway. When you stop proving and start moving with purpose, she feels it. And suddenly, the guy she ignored becomes the guy she replays in her head. Not because he begged, but because he walked away when she forgot he was the prize. In the next video, I'll show you exactly how to rebuild your masculine frame so you never chase again. Remember, brother, your attention is currency. Spend it wisely.